Hi everybody, welcome to my latest video review. I apologize for not doing one for a very long time. It's just that I haven't gotten anything Power Rangers related after the Gold Legacy Morpher, I think it's called. The one with the two Tommies, the Green and the White Ranger. It's just that none of the merchandise really appealed to me. And yes, but I've been waiting for this day for almost a year or more, and it finally came. So judging from the little background that I made here, you guys can probably guess that it has something to do with Power Rangers in space. Um, I'll let's see if you guys can guess what it is. Like, what from Power Rangers in space do you think would be released today? And if you guys haven't already guessed, because I don't want to waste your time or anything, if you guess correctly, it is the Power Rangers in Space season, Volume 1, the first 22 episodes. Let me actually back up so you guys can see everything. So, oops, Power Rangers in Space, if you guys haven't seen my other reviews, it's a season that I grew up through my childhood with. I watched it throughout the 2 years. Like, I was playing here in Canada for a good 2 years, even when Lost Galaxy was playing. So I knew these to be my Power Rangers, and even now when I look at them, I see them as my Rangers. Like the same way you guys would see the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers if you grew up with them, that's how I see these guys. Like these are the true Rangers for me. So without any delay, let's look at the box art here, or the DVD art. So as you can see, their main color here is pink, and going throughout, they use pink here. I'm very appalled by the picture or the art that they use for the cover because especially the Pink Rangers pose followed by yellow, like they look really ridiculous. And they didn't even use the authentic suits that you see in the most promotional pictures and the magazine scans. They just used like these random suits, and they look, especially pink, looks like a Halloween costume because like that, like with the long skirt and the shortness and the lack of holsters, like it definitely are really cheap rated suits that they use there. They could have chosen so much better pictures, especially like the one picture with all the Space Rangers staring down, like that was a good picture. Or the picture actually over here, they used it in a small little art where with with I think you guys have seen this picture with all five Space Rangers. Let me see if I can get it to get it more clear. I don't know if it will, but this picture here would have been perfect for the box, for the title art and the front cover. I mean, and the front cover picture could have been this small picture because it looks so ridiculous. But yes, so we have a small synopsis here of the Space Ranger story. I'm not gonna waste your time going through it. It just goes on about the Power Rangers trying to find Zordon and having to battle all the villains and all the tough time they have to go through. But one thing I do love about this art is that they included Dark Honda. He was one of my favorite villains, and if this makes any sense, I love him because he makes me hate him so much for all the things that he does, and that's what a real true villain is supposed to make you feel. Like when you in a TV show, at least in my opinion, like they bring in so much like anger and you're like, oh, I can't believe he did that type deal. That's a really good villain that they chose or the person played, and Darkonda was an amazing villain. So let's open the DVD up and let's see what the discs look like. Let me just adjust them so that they look more presentable. Yeah, these discs are like rotated in like all over the place. Oops. So, oops. In the cover here, we have an episode list. So basically, the episodes are from, of course, the premiere up to the midpoint when Silver was introduced. And the disc, of course, the pink theme continues. So we have volume 1, or sorry, disc 1, disc 2, and then disc 3. Honestly, the perfect color for this could have been blue, because especially even with the toys, the main color for space seemed to be blue. The pink seems a bit random, but I don't mind. The pink is also like an interesting color that they used. And this DVD is actually identified by the Pink Ranger. I don't know what you guys call it, but you know, the little. And I'm surprised that they're using a lot more of the female Rangers. Usually they're more biased towards the male Rangers. I know in Turbo they had the yellow Turbo Ranger. So basically it for the DVD. I actually watched 2 episodes just for the hell of it. And they were amazing quality. I loved it. And it brought back so many memories. Um, and you guys might be asking, oh, how come we didn't get the Legacy set and all of that? But for me, it's paying too much for seasons that I won't be even watching too much. Like Power Rangers Zeo, I never really cared for. I never really got into it. Power Rangers Turbo, I like. It's not a. It's I like it, but not as much as Space and Lost Galaxy. That couldn't justify myself paying $80. This costed me like $14. Just waiting to get the individual sets of the seasons that I actually loved and cared about. I actually did want to get Turbo as well, but it's way too much. So I thought I'll wait until Christmas time. And the next season I'm waiting for is Lost Galaxy, because it's one of my favorite seasons. And also, if you guys have the money and you guys love Zeo Turbo, and if you think it's a good investment, you should actually go for the Legacy set, because it is actually a lot cheaper. It's like $80 on Amazon, and you get Zeo Turbo, Space, and Lost Galaxy 4 seasons, and that works out $20 a season. While if you were to get the separate season sets, like I'm doing right now, you would be paying $15 for half for 2 volumes per season, which works out to be like almost $25. Depends on how much they charge you, so you at least save $8 to $10. The only reason I'm going this route is I just find me getting seasons that I'm more attracted to works out better for me than buying a set and not really watching Zeo or Turbo or however way it works out to be. But even for Space and Lost Galaxy, I won't even be watching it that much. Like, it's just very rare that I do watch Power Rangers, because I already know what happens and everything. But yeah, so this is the season set, and if you guys want to get it, it was actually released today. I do not know the US prices, but it is $14.99 in Walmart. HMV will probably charge you a little bit more. But yeah, if you're a Power Rangers in Space fan and this is the season like me that you are crazy about, go for it. You won't regret it. And yeah, I really don't have any complaints about this. The only complaint is the really awkward pose of Pink Ranger and this picture that they used for the cover art when they could have used something so much more better. But that is my review, and keep a lookout for my next review. It'll probably be on volume 2, or if anything interesting pops up from the toy line, I might get that. But honestly, there's nothing. Well, I guess it's a good thing. There's nothing in Super Mega Force that attracts me. The Legacy Morphers were it, but that was all. Or actually, I'm lying. There is still Smarty Morphin Power Ranger 5-inch figures that I do want to get when they come out. So if I do end up getting them, I don't know when they're released, you will definitely see a review on them. And also I also stumbled upon the figure arts of Mighty Morphin in some collector shops here in Canada. They are gorgeous, but way beyond my price range. There is no way I can spend that much, $50 to $60 on a figure art. I mean, I could. I mean, I would gladly spend that much if it was for Power Rangers in Space. because of everything that you know with my love for it, but something that like Mighty Morphin where it's just another season for me, I just cannot justify doing that. But anyways, I don't want to keep this review going on and boring you guys. So hopefully if you guys have any questions or concerns, do not hesitate to ask. And yes, and thanks for watching as always.